truly. Right, do it again, do it again.
Wait, sing the song.
Oye, mujer, lo que has provocado en mí. Y no tengo explicación, pero siento lo mejor. Yo te amo. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video. Today we're going to be learning how to warp vocals and sounds. We're going to go ahead and use splice loops just for the sake of saving time. Let's not waste any more of your time and let's get right into it. Time. I'm going to go ahead and use the last project I was using just for the sake of time. I was going to use loops, but I feel like it's going to take way too long. So last time you guys weren't able to hear what I was working on, but this is basically kind of how it sounds right now. There we go.
To the beat in the club, don't wanna see you.
See, that vocal is way out of time. We're at 128 here, we're at 125. Honestly, so this is basically how you start warping it. You double click it here on top, you press warp here, and then so you can have a better look. You press this little icon right here, and then what you're trying to do is to get the vocal to land on these lines every time it says something. So
I wanna see you drop to the beat.
What if we drag that? Let me see.
I wanna see you.
No. Maybe one back.
I wanna see.
That's what I was having trouble with at the beginning. Let me see. Maybe it's because I have all the elements playing in the background too, because some of them aren't even on time. So let me just go ahead and mute them. Oh shit, what the fuck did I do? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. What the? Okay, don't save before closing it so we can reopen it, because this is what happens when you're first fucking learning what the fuck you're doing. Okay. We're gonna turn off all the elements of the song except for the vocal, and then we'll use the metronome to kind of figure out to get inside. You press right here, this is metronome. So when you press play,
I wanna see.
See? Okay, so we'll push here so we can see a more zoomed in view. Put warp. I think if you put Complex Pro, let's see.
I wanna see you drop to the beat. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you.
Oh, so that's where it starts kind of getting. Can I zoom in and go like that? Okay, so maybe scoot this a little bit back, double click it, and then you're able to drag this around and stuff.
I wanna see you drop to the beat.
See, all that seems good. What if I include the drums? Maybe it becomes a little easier. Let me press here so that I can see it. Because usually the drums, you're able to kind of time it up with the vocal. I'm just bring it back just to see if maybe that helps. But let's see.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop moving.
It's not that bad, but let's do the drums, clap, and the hi-hat. See it.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club.
No, something's alright. So what if we drag?
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop.
No, it starts getting way out of time there. See, this is I guess some of the stuff you start running into when you want to use a vocal that isn't on time. You have to learn how to warp it specifically to the BPM, because I mean, I'm assuming that you can sometimes work around the vocal itself. Like if this is 125, you can just do everything else in 125. But also, there's gonna be vocals in which you can't literally build your song around. You have to build the foundation, which is everything else, and then see if the vocal works. So, if anybody out there in the comment section, please let me know an easier way. But I know that this is basically how you start warping it. You start moving stuff here, stuff there, see what sounds good. I mean, it's like DJing. You train your ear and eventually you get the hang of it. But the first couple of times, I mean, it's going to be difficult because you have to hear it over and over and over again. To kind of figure out what works, what doesn't. But let me see.
I wanna see you.
See, because this isn't even like the very first.
I wanna see you drop.
No, well, here it's fine. So it ends. This one starts here. Let's see.
I wanna see you drop to the beat.
See, that's not that kick hits in every one of those, so that seems good.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club.
Okay, now that's where the problem is, because the gotta drag this. There we go.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club.
Whoa, what the fuck happened there? Why did it slow down? Gonna go on this. Oh, it's this one. See? Maybe that fixes it.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club.
Why does it feel slowed?
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club.
In the club, like it's slowed down. And all of these seem to line up.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna.
This little part. This don't wanna has to be pushed back. This also has to be pushed back though.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club.
The silencer should be good. Let's see.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see.
Oh, sounds a little weird still.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the.
I'm pretty sure it has to do with this, with the fact that this is not here. You see how all of these are lined up, but I don't know how to move that there. Let's see, I have to figure this out. So, can I...
Club. Don't wanna see.
Whoops. Not what I'm gonna do. Delete. 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 There we go. It looks kind of lined up. See if it sounds how it sounds.
I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Shine. Don't wanna see you stop. Move your feet, turn it up.
That's as best as I probably think I'm gonna do today. But once again, if you're trying to learn how to warp any vocal, I'm gonna go ahead and do it really quick, just for the sake of teaching. So you're gonna grab, let's say, the vocal. You're gonna press it, put it onto your track. You're gonna double click on top right here, double click it, and it'll pop up right here. If it doesn't, like I said, like right here, double click, pops up. You're gonna go ahead, if you want a more zoomed in view, you're gonna go ahead and press this little button right here. It'll zoom in. You press warp. These little lines will come up. If you want to zoom in, you click, you drag down, you click here and you move around. This is how you move left to right. If you want to zoom in a little bit more, you keep zooming in, you go left. And then in order to grab these little chunks right here, you just basically just double click it and ignore these. These are just, I guess, kind of markers where they kind of show you where you could mark it. But if you want to, you can mark anywhere. You just double click on the mouse and then you're able to drag it back and forth. When I was first learning how to do that, I couldn't find any video that will properly teach that. But when you want to take it off, you just click on it, press delete. If you want to zoom in more, you could, just to get it perfectly dialed in. You can, the more you zoom in, I guess the more accurate I guess you can be. You can get it down to even this little line if you wanted to just click it and then make it there. I mean, this can get as complex and time consuming. I'm assuming as you want it to be like that. You could zoom into infinity in that. You could zoom out. Now, if for whatever reason you want to delete something, you can delete any marker. Click like that and it drags the whole file back. Once you're done, same process, you press right here to take it out of the zoom view. If you don't want it in the way anymore, you press here and then you're back to your your session view. Next week, we'll probably focus on the structure of a song, because yeah, I learned the drum pattern 4x4, but we need to find out how to structure all of this so that we can start creating layers of a song, from the intro to the breakdown to the build up to the drop. I don't know, but like I said, you can literally warp and make everything in time so that you don't have to find specific samples / loops that are in time. You can actually warp them. It might take a little bit more time, but once again, practice is everything. Once you keep doing this, learning how to warp will become easy, second nature, just like DJing. Well, that was it for today. I hope that after this video, you guys kind of have an idea of how to warp stuff from vocals, mostly vocals, honestly. Like I said, when I first started doing this and learning how to warp vocals, I couldn't find a tutorial that would properly teach me. And I hope this gives you guys at least a basic understanding on how to do this. The more you practice, the better you get. Like I said, next week, structures of a song. So catch you guys on the next one. Remember, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification button so y'all don't miss any videos. I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys on the next one.